We've got a new welcome offer on a World of Hyatt card. We've got a new welcome offer on a Venture X business card. And I've got a story today as it relates to buying gifts on a wedding registry and what happens when the bride doesn't like the fact that you didn't purchase something on their list. That and a lot more on this week's edition of the Weekly Pointers News Update. I'm Brandon Boyd with The Brandon Boyd Show. Thank you so much for watching. And these episodes that come out every Sunday evening, my goal is to catch you up on all the news you may have missed regarding credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, and everything in between. Super simple to follow along. You'll see the topics on the screen with a timer down below and timestamps down in the description below if you do find this video helpful or mildly entertaining. Don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notifications for alerts. And keep in mind, if you're interested in any of the cards mentioned in today's video, or if you're just interested in applying in a new card in general, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description below. And when you do that, it greatly helps support the channel, and I can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. We've got more stories to cover, including the fact that all of your personal information may not be a secret anymore, including your social security number. What should you do about that? And I've also got a free food offer at the end of the show from Subway. So with that said, we've got a lot to cover. If you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go. You know, the World of Hyatt business card is a really interesting card. When it first came out, I had really high hopes for it. I was hoping it would at least come with a free night certificate. It did not, but it did come with a pretty good welcome offer, and now that initial welcome offer is back. So right now you can earn up to 75,000 bonus points on the World of Hyatt business card. So you earn 60,000 bonus points after you spend $5,000 on purchases within the first 3 months, and you can earn an additional 15,000 bonus points after you spend $12,000 within the first 6 months. Now those points can go a long way to getting nights covered on points with Hyatt. You know I'm a big fan of the World of Hyatt program, so this is a great offer. Now while I still think for the annual fee of this card it should come with a free night certificate, they're just not gonna do it. I keep waiting and waiting, they're just not gonna do it. But if you're interested in a World of Hyatt card, this one isn't a bad one to pick up. You get a lot of Hyatt points, those are very valuable, they go a long way. So if you are interested in that, now is the time to pick it up. Capital One, I've got kind of an interesting history with Capital One, and that actually, I think they don't like me. Quite frankly, I don't think they like me. I have a hard time getting approved for their cards. However, I'm gonna put that to the side for now and look at a new welcome offer from the Capital One Venture X business card. So right now you can earn 150,000 bonus miles when you spend $30,000 in the first 3 months. Now this is similar to an offer that was out earlier this year. However, the minimum spend on that bonus earlier this year was $20,000. So this one being $30,000, takes a little bit more work to get these bonus miles. So yes, is it an elevated offer? Yeah, it is. It's a good thing, but it does require more to get there. Capital One, I get frustrated with them so many times because it's hard to understand their approval process, and they pull from all 3 credit bureaus, which is really frustrating, especially if you get denied for a card. You have 3 pulls on your account for those 3 different bureaus. Let me know your experience with Capital One. Are you interested in this offer? Let me know in the comments. A massive data breach has hit pretty much everyone that's ever had a social security number in the United States. A lot of your information is out there. Let's get into the details of what happened. So a hacker claimed that they stole 2.7 billion records as it relates to social security numbers and phone numbers, date of birth, addresses, full person's name, and this hacker was actually offering a ransom of $3.5 million. I should not say offering a ransom. They were asking for $3.5 million as a ransom, which for that many pieces of data seems kind of low, but I'm not in that world. Maybe that's a good deal. I have no idea. Long story short, this incident happened in April, and all the information, instead of that $3.5 million getting paid out, it was actually just leaked online for free, which, you know, I like free things in this world, but not when it's my data getting leaked out online everywhere. So essentially, if you think about it, over 2 billion pieces of data related to social security numbers have been leaked. And if you look at the population of the United States, it's roughly 300 to 400 million. So that means there's people that aren't even with us anymore, most likely, that have had their information leaked as well. Look, I've had my identity stolen. It absolutely sucks. There's no other easy way around it when you find out that somebody's taking your information and they're trying to open up a bank account or something else. And when that happened, I signed up for a product called Aura. Aura helps make sure that you're secure while you're browsing online. They also alert you if there's any fishy activity related to your social security or information. I'll give you an example. About 30 seconds after I apply for a card online like the Capital One card and it pulls from a credit bureau, I get an alert. I mean, it works that quickly. If you're trying to protect yourself, go to aura.com/Boyd. That's up on the screen. You can take a look at that. They have a free 14-day trial that you can check out. I recommend it. I've been through this before. It sucks. You don't want to deal with it. Make sure you take advantage of that. It's really frustrating when this stuff happens. I hate that it happens, but make sure you take care of yourself, monitor your credit, all those things. Check out the aura.com link as well, and let me know if you've been impacted by any of this or if you've been impacted by identity theft. I hope not, but share your experience in the comments. You know, every week on the Weekly Pointers News Update, I like to share a story as it relates to credit cards, points and miles, travel money, and how all those things intersect with personal relationships. And today I've got a story as it relates to someone that posted online about an experience they had in buying a gift for a wedding. And in this case, I'm gonna read straight from the person that wrote it online. I'm gonna read it word for word, and they want to know if they are in the wrong in what happened in this scenario. I, a 34-year-old female, have a friend who is getting married next month. A year ago, after the wedding was announced, the bride, also a 34-year-old female, pulled me aside and showed me a pattern for 1 Corinthians 13 cross-stitch sampler she said she wanted me to do to commemorate the wedding. I agreed despite knowing it would be a lot of work, and I would have to add to the pattern because it didn't have an area to put a date on it, which she wanted. Cut to now, and it is finished. It is framed, it is 15 inches by 25 inches, and I'm glad I never have to look at this thing under a headlamp again. The bride contacts me tonight and says that she noticed I haven't bought anything off the registry yet, and because she knows I'm on a very low income, I should hurry and get a gift before all the affordable ones are taken. I told her I wasn't getting her anything off of the registry, that before framing the cost for materials for the cross stitch was around $75, and the framing was well over that, and that I can't afford to buy her anything else off her registry. The bride then said that as a guest, I'm required to bring a gift. I said I am bringing her a gift, and one that I worked very hard on linen with silk threads that she requested. She said that it didn't count because she asked me to do it. I said that registries are basically the same thing, asking for something specific for things that you want, and she called me an a-hole and hung up. So am I the jerk for not buying a wedding gift from the registry? Wow, okay, so I have my personal thoughts about this. If somebody did that to me, I would have a few words with them and I would say put up or shut up, and you're gonna get what you're gonna get. And if it's required that I get something from your registry just to attend your wedding, maybe we're not as close as we should be, and maybe I shouldn't even come to the wedding. So I don't know. This is a really interesting case. Have you ever been in a scenario before where you've been invited to an event, they put out a registry, maybe it's a bridal shower, maybe it's a baby shower, maybe it's a wedding, right? And you're asked to bring gifts from a registry. Have you ever been given kind of a dirty look for not bringing something on the registry? And what do you think about registries in general? Do you like being told exactly what you should get, or do you like to give something more meaningful and personal, like the gift in this particular scenario? I don't know, stuff like this makes my blood boil. I can't stand it. It would drive me crazy, but let me know what you think. And as always on the Weekly Pointers News Update, I like to end the show on a good food deal. This week is no exception. This week we're going to Subway. All right, so this is through August 25th. If you go to Subway, use their app and use the promo code FLBOGO, that's FLBOGO, at checkout, you'll get a buy one, get one free footlong sandwich. And look, I remember the days when they used to run $5 footlong commercials on Subway. It wasn't that long ago. And now it feels like when you go into Subway, you're looking at spending $12, $13 for a footlong. So if you can get one for free, definitely take advantage of it, and you can live like you were in the glory days when they were $5 and $6 a piece. You know, it really wasn't that long ago, the $5 footlong days. I miss them, but this is your chance to get pretty close to that. Well, this has been a very fun episode. We talked about a couple of elevated card offers. We talked about the massive data breach. For the love of all that's holy, make sure that you do something to secure your information and make sure you're protected online. And I've got to know what your thoughts are around the story on the wedding registry. I have my personal thoughts, but maybe I'm wrong. Keep in mind, if you're interested in any of the cards mentioned in today's video, or any card for that matter, make sure you apply using my referral link down in the description. And when you do that, it does greatly help support the channel. Can't thank you all enough for doing that so far. If you found this video helpful or mildly entertaining, don't forget to be awesome. Give me a big thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and when you click on the Brandon Boyd Show, click, you will get the latest information on credit cards, points and miles, travel, money, finance, free Subway sandwiches, and everything in between. And I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. We'll see you soon.